That is a monster result. It's Rob's birthday today and he's been gifted.
G'day everybody and welcome back to the channel. In this video we're going to be sniping a massive alluvial gold deposit from the bottom of a remote river in western Tasmania. The terrain is going to be some of the most challenging terrain I've ever faced and will require travelling several kilometres upstream through gorges, log jams, rapids and slippery rocks, all the while carrying heavy weight belts and battery operated portable dive compressors that will allow us to work the deep pools that are loaded with virgin ground never before touched by the hand of man. A trip like this a while back would have never been feasible, as the sheer effort to get the required gear in can alone take one day, and when the batteries on the compressor run out, you have the long journey home to recharge. So when Bluetti contacted me and asked if I'd be willing to review their product, the EB55, in exchange for the device, I knew this would be the perfect test. Bluetti EB55 is a portable power station and boasts 11 outputs for multiple devices, including two 240 volt AC outputs for running high demand devices such as fridges, TVs or anything else you can think of. Its leading edge cell chemistry LiFePO4 combination offers 4 times the life cycle of lithium ion batteries and has been tested to over 80% capacity after 2500 cycles. Its compact size and weight makes it an ideal companion for campers, off-roading, caravans and van life, or any other means of remote power solutions when you want big, reliable power in something the same size as a 6-pack. The massive 537 watt-hour memory will allow me to recharge my 72 watt-hour compressor batteries up to 7 times over on a single charge. And the best part of all, with a fold-out PV 200 solar panel, I'm able to fully recharge the depleted EB55 in 4 hours. The setup is as simple as plug and play. The PV 200 solar panel is unfolded and a convenient stand behind each panel can be adjusted to suit the angle of the sun. Then a cord is unzipped from the back pocket and plugs directly into the device. Each of these devices weighs just 7 kilos and can be transported with ease with the use of the built-in handles. Having this device out there in the wilderness will give us unlimited time on the field, where we can leave the worry about power behind and focus on working the rich alluvial gold deposit that lays hidden underwater.
Good morning guys and welcome back to an epic adventure that we've got lined up today. I'm here with Levi. We're going to be doing some compressor diving for some deep gold in a pretty remote river. We've got these Nemo compressors which run on these batteries here. Now we do have 4 batteries each, but we're planning on spending a few days out here in the bush. So the guys at Bluetti have been nice enough to send me this solar panel and a massive battery bank that we're going to be able to recharge the compressor batteries with on the location. So the goal today is we'll hike in with our compressors, try to get onto some good gold. If that happens, we'll leave these there, come back for our overnight gear and carry these ones down to the river. We'll set up a base camp and session it for the next few days. It's going to be some pretty good weather here on the west coast. Can't wait to get into it. Because the bag has the weight belts in them, they're so freaking heavy. And this here is my wetsuit and booties. Gonna be lugging a bit of gear in. We got a couple of Ks to walk until we get to the river and then we'll set up. Oh, it's like a naked Jane mission. So much luggage, and this is just like not even to set up camp in the battery pack. Yeah, we do. So we're just dropping in on a bit of a spur that heads down to the river now. A bit steep, but not too bad. It'd have to be over here, wouldn't it? Got ourselves into a real crap storm, mate. Look at this spot. Pretty good. We've got spots down there to put the solar panels. Yeah, look at this. Perfect. The sun's up there and it's 11 o'clock. So we're going to get sun from 11 probably till about 4 or so, but that's fine because that unit only needs 4 hours to recharge. So pretty good.
Beautiful spot.
Yeah. So here's the thing, we're at the spot where we can camp, but we still need to find gold. So we've got the raft, we've got the weddy. It's time to gear up and get in the water. I got 90 grams to catch up on you. What a workout. It's 12 o'clock, so I've been paddling for 45 minutes maybe. So while Levi began working the area that he'd found gold at before on a previous trip, I went exploring in the deep pool behind it. I'm looking for any natural traps in the bedrock, where heavies will concentrate and potentially even get trapped inside tight-packed crevices. Although not ideal due to its small size and lack of tight-packed rocks, this little crevice here seemed worthy of scratching out. And just like that, I got my first piece of gold. Well, first 2 pieces of gold. That sound that you can hear in the background that sounds like a machine gun, that's the compressor, way up above me, sending oxygen down to the regulator. Now, it didn't take me long to find a crevice that was worth working. Here you see me trying to find my snuffer bottle attached to a tether. It's actually insane to think how many thousands of dollars worth of gold I've had dangle out of sight on this single length of brick line. There's a nice piece there. Now hold steady. And we got him. Wait, did we? Now we did. Working a rich crevice like this is so exciting. As you can see, I've barely moved any material, and it's just peppered with gold. Now this, I honestly have no idea when that happened. I must have pulled the snuffer from under a wedged rock or something, because the old tether ring had been completely stretched out, disconnecting it from the snuffer. Anyhow, nothing to panic about. All problems can be solved underwater. I just need to reattach it back around the purple O-ring that's choked tightly around the bottle. It's as simple as... Hang on. I just gotta... Wait up. I got this. You know what? Time is ticking and I got gold to snuff, so I'll worry about that later. You can see these dark rocks in the crevice. They're ironstone and they're so heavy. They concentrate right next to the gold. They're a great indicator, but also very annoying since they don't move easily. Now coming up is my first good chunk, and I snuffed it up so fast I need to play it to you at 1/10 of the normal speed. Now you see it, and now you don't. Now believe it or not, this is actually normal speed. Since it took so long to get up to the spot, I was bagging whatever gold I could in the short amount of time we had before we had to leave to go set up camp. The best thing about a crevice like this is when you can't see any more gold, you just open up another part of it to reveal more. This is what I use the crevicing hook for. It's great for removing tight packed rocks. As you can see, there's gold just littered all through this crevice. And all over the screen, actually. I'm spraying it everywhere, and you'll find out why in a second. You remember those ironstones? Well, it turns out a perfectly sized piece had choked itself in the middle of my snuffer tube, jamming anything else from entering into the chamber. A bit of quick damage control, and I was able to pry out the stone using a smaller crevicing hook I keep up my sleeve. Then I went about cleaning up the mess I'd made, spraying gold everywhere, and continued working the crevice for the next hour or so. So we finished up here, well, reluctantly. It's 4 o'clock or 4:30 or something, so we have to head back down. This is the gear I'm leaving: compressor, weight belt, couple of batteries. I'm gonna leave my mask. My battery died on the other GoPro, so you won't hear from me until we're back at camp, probably after we've done the walkout and then back in with the solar panels. Okay guys, I've set up here. Beautiful little spot here next to the river. Still got a little bit of stuff to clean up here, but I'll show you how this Bluetti device works. So I've got it plugged in. 2 of these Nemo batteries are mine and then one's Levi's. Now these are 72 watt hour batteries, and the actual device is 537 watt hours. So technically that device on a full charge would be able to recharge 7 of these batteries. So I've got a fair bit of stuff going on here. I'm recharging the satellite phone, GoPro battery, my mask torch, and then one thing that I found really cool with this device is it's got the wireless charging, and it may not seem like that's a very big deal, but when you spend a lot of time on the water and using your phone, and especially sniping and filming stuff with your phone, it can take hours for your phone to become dry again so that you can actually plug things in to the port. But having this wireless charging on the top is super handy. So when Bluetti reached out to me and said, we want to send you this device so you can do a review, I was a little bit hesitant, and then I realized how useful that this actually was to me. I've been using these dive compressors for about a year now, and the biggest burden with them is that the batteries are so expensive and they only last like 60-90 minutes underwater. So once all your batteries are done, basically the trip's over, you got to go home. This solar panel here is the 200, and it folds out to 4 panels, and this will actually recharge this device in under 4 hours, which I find just incredible. Basically means like you never have to pay for a powered campsite or anything like that again, and it also means we can extend like our trips out here unlimited, getting as much gold as we can without having to leave to go home to charge stuff. So it's a real game changer, and I'm super stoked that we can actually put it to use doing this, because it's made prospecting go up a whole new level, hasn't it?
Good thing.
Yeah, I mean, to get it in here, it was a little heavy, but we're remote, and this is the price you pay. Like, I could have tested this off the side of a road somewhere on a river that had some gold, but we're not after some gold. Like, we're after good gold.
Yep.
And
whenever we're chasing the really good gold, it takes the work to get there. So
exactly,
we're used to slugging it out. So we're happy to bring the unit in.
It's I mean, we're set up now. Like, we can be out here for a few days and we don't have to worry. Like, just all we've got to do is bring the batteries back from where we work, leave the compressor up there, leave the dive belt. It's going to be really handy. Hopefully tomorrow will pay off for us, because today, I mean, I got a gram or two, but I didn't get much time under the water. Today was a really big prep day, and tomorrow will be all about the gold. Chuck them on when there's some coals. Might have a look at this candy.
Yeah. Let's see this big nugget you were talking about.
Yeah, this big half grammer. As you can see, the gold can be quite chunky here, which is cool. You can see quite a bit of Aussie there up the back.
Yep. There was a lot of Aussie again.
Yeah. A few little nice chunks.
Let's have a look, Sergeant.
It's a very good start, and I'm sure we'll beat it tomorrow.
That's alright going. I've probably got double that, but...
Really?
Nah, not really. Only found one little sort of crevice behind a big ledge, and had a bit in it. Yeah, that'll do. Take that. There's one little thick piece there.
That long bit?
No, in the middle, at the top there. Just there. It's like a little thicker piece.
Now it's got a base on us, sonny boy. I've had some brekkie, guys. It's time to set this little solar panel up. So I'll come down here and find a suitable spot. Now the beauty of this section of the river that we've set up camp is that the river runs east to west. So as you can see, the sun is over there. We'll stay up in the sky all day and then set over here. There's no rain forecast, so there should be a lot of sun hitting this area. So I reckon just here is probably the best bet. These are so simple to set up. Just got the clips at the back that open up. And then it unfolds. Now it's got these clips here, so you select what angle you want. Since it's summer, I'm gonna go for like 45. That should be pretty good angle to get plenty of sunlight. Lay them out like this. Got the same things here for support. And it's that simple. Then down here, I've got a pocket which has the cords, and that'll plug straight into the unit. Just gonna take this cord here and plug it straight in to the input. That's it. And we've got some input already, which is pretty cool. And there's like literally no sun on it. So as the sun comes around, these beams will light up and she'll recharge. Okay, time for the massive trip to get back up the river. That looks insane, man. And we've made it back to the gear. Took us a couple of hours, but we've done it. I'm destroyed after that though. I'm destroyed after that workout. So I've popped the gear in the raft and going to paddle upstream and we'll see what we can find up there. So we've found a nice deep pool back there. We're going to jump in and see if any of it's workable. There's some kind of ledges that come down off the side of the wall on an angle, and behind them could be gold deposits. Now it didn't take me long and I was finding some nice small pieces of gold in this smooth bowl-shaped thing carved in the bedrock. You can see what I mean about the ironstone being stubborn to move. Every time I try to fan them away, they roll straight back into the bowl. Now coming up is an awesome little nugget, maybe large picker, but nonetheless a great start to the day. I got a couple more flakes from this bowl before it was worked out and I had to go and find somewhere else to work. Gold will hide in the craziest of places. This spot here behind a ledge, I found the flake wedged in between a hairline crack in the bedrock. This is where the small crevicing hook really comes in handy. It's great for cleaning out cracks that are tiny and too dark to see what's hidden in them. Here's a great example. A nice chunky piece of gold. I'll be taking that home. And what else do we have under here? Looks like another nice chunky piece. I can't begin to tell you how peaceful it feels to be underwater on a dive compressor. Miles away from every distraction, negative influence, traffic jam, queue. There's no rush. You are in complete control of your reality. It's right now, and it feels so great. Oh yeah, and you're literally finding a fortune of gold. Levi just found this nugget over there somewhere. Pretty awesome piece. Huge bit of gold. Yeah, you gotta be stoked with that, mate. There is some big stuff here. There you go, yeah. Just slowly, getting lots of flakes and a couple of chunky bits. something and put that back in there before it disappears. Yeah, you got to be stoked with that nugget.
Yeah, that made my day.
Oh, that's made the trip. Like even if we went home empty-handed tomorrow.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
Today's just been amazing.
Been a good day. The ride back was so fun. The sun and
yeah, not pressing for time.
Yep.
Watch that flake there coming out.
Go that way. A lot of heavies there. The ironstone's just not moving.
You got an ounce of gold there, mate, I reckon.
Might have, yeah.
You might.
Good day.
Yeah.
Wow. There's a fair bit of black sand though. I don't think
How much Aussie did you get?
There's a fair bit of Aussie, as always.
Probably got a gram of Aussie.
Yeah,
nice.
I reckon it's like a 20 gram day. It's hard to say.
Oh, nah, it's more than 20.
30, you reckon? Could be an ounce. Oh yeah, it looks good up the top.
Yeah.
I suppose the big one will make up for it.
You're closer to an ounce
Because if
than
you
20.
took that out, that could be 20, couldn't it? Yeah. Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay, I'm gonna say it's an ounce then.
Yep. Amazing job.
Can't complain about that.
Oh mate, look at that thing. That's so unique. That big nugget. All right, let's have a look at my nugs.
Yeah. So a lot of your day was flakes in that front ridge that you were working.
Yeah.
And then you got both of those nuggets up there.
Nah, the first one I got
Was that big, shiny, smooth one?
was that one. Yeah.
But that was up the front though, wasn't it? Where did you find it?
Where was that?
Yeah, you were working those crevices up the front.
That's right. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, he popped up in there, and then this one was on a ledge up the back where I think you worked last time.
Yep.
Tucked away. It's just out of sight.
Get all the Aussie.
Yeah, you got heaps of Aussie.
Can I spread it out for you?
Yep.
Beautiful.
Man, time flew today underwater, didn't it?
Yeah.
Like we got in the water at 10 or something, and when I got out it was like lunchtime and felt like another hour.
Finished,
and then
like, finished at what, 3:30 or 4? Yeah, that did go fast. The Nemo's lasted like 6 hours, is that right?
5 probably, lunch break, and then changing batteries and
Yep. Easy Mac.
AC Mac. My eyes is leaving me head. Give us a look at those couple of nuggets, Mac. Yeah, not bad, McGinty. Decent little flake you got there, mate. And poor hands, they get so dry from sniping.
It's like if you stretch them out, it feels like they're going to tear apart.
Yeah, I've had that happen. I'm just recovering from a paper cut that was like in the webbing in between the index and thumb. And sniping was so painful. Look at that. Gold all through that thing. What an amazing specimen you found. Ripper. Some damn good looking candy. That's what we're out here for. The nuggets. So I'll give you guys an update on the charging situation. Levi's got 2 batteries that are fully charged there. I've got 2 batteries that are fully charged here. And then we've got 4 more on the go. And
She's looking very critical, like it should be dead, but it's still pumping it out. Still feeding these, and these are all about 3/4, so pretty damn good.
We're gonna have maybe a little over 80% capacity for tomorrow from what we had today, which is pretty awesome in my opinion.
Good morning, guys. Day number 3, and I feel like I've been hit by a massive truck. My legs and arms are so sore. I'll be cramping a lot today, I think, which kind of sucks, but it is my birthday, so I'm hoping that I can have a good day on the gold. Find out when we get up there.
Two hours later, and we've almost made it. One of the last pulls. Snuffer full of gold and rapids on the way home. Okay guys, so we're back at home now after that absolutely amazing trip. And before we get in and have a look at some of the gold I found on that trip, I just want to thank Bluetti for sending me the EB55 and the PV200 solar panel. It's obviously an amazing addition to what we do out there, and it's going to be super helpful in future trips. So thanks for that, guys, really appreciate it. And also, if you guys want to get your own, they actually have a sale on at the moment, which runs until the 20th of February. It's a Valentine's Day sale. I'll leave a link below where you can get your own. I think there's $200 off that combination at the moment, which is really cool. All right, let's have a look at some of this gold. So right here, we've got all the chunky bits that I found. These are the biggest pieces over the 3 days that we worked. We've got the 2 nuggets there on the left and then a handful of pickers. Each one of these has so much character and it's just like a completely unique piece of gold, which is just amazing. It's what I love about finding gold that has that kind of ironstone coating on it. Generally that they have so much character and just looks like the way gold should look. All right, so we'll weigh these 2 nuggets first. Throw this little bit on there. 1.82 grams for that one, which is pretty amazing. Just shy of 2 grams. And then this weird little piece here. Oh wow, 2.38. So together we've got 4.19. We'll do a total weigh now. I'll just tear this. So this is all the fines and all the osmiridium as well. Quite a bit of Aussie in there. There'd have to be a few grams, I reckon. So we've got 32.38, which is pretty insane. And then I'll go and put the thick stuff on top. Wow, 41 grams on the dot. That is a decent sized pot of gold right there. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. I know I had an absolute blast out there with Levi, chasing treasure and just having the time of our lives. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a thumbs up for me, drop a comment and subscribe if you're not already. I've also got a Patreon open for those who want to support that. I'll leave a link in the description. Take care guys, and we'll see you in the next one.